Well, hello everybody. My name's Mark from Cottonwood, Arizona, and got kind of a special treat. Me and my wife, over the weekend, went out and bought a 63 Corvair convertible. Sight unseen. And talked to the owner. Owner says it hasn't moved in 14 years. Just been sitting in my driveway. I've covered it and it needs to go somewhere else. So my wife and I, and I'm probably going to do most of the work, but that's the way it goes sometimes. I'm going to bring back a 63 convertible from the dead that's been just basically sitting for 14 years. And we'll see if the engine's got rotates. I don't know anything about it other than what the seller told me. Looked like an honest guy. I don't see any reason why he would mislead me, but you never know. So step by step, I'm going to go through and we're going to bring back this 63 convertible. So join me on this journey. I would recommend that you like and subscribe to my videos and to my channel. Got a lot of good stuff, a lot of good stories, a lot of videos about Corvairs. If you're a Corvair guy, I try to put on some pretty quality stuff out there. So get out and enjoy your Corvair today. This is Mark from Cottonwood. Stay tuned. Okay, here we are. 63 convertible. Nothing really to write home about. 102 Power Glide, extremely common powertrain combination. Been just sitting in a driveway for 15 years, so it's going to need a lot of stuff. Probably looking at about $500 to $1,000, give or take, depending on what I find to actually bring it back. But it's all there. It's a complete car. It is just walked away from and covered, which is exactly what you're looking for. So there's a lot of Corvairs out there. There's no shortage. Look on Facebook or Craigslist. Man, these Corvairs are laying in these fields or in these guys' driveways or been inside some barn forever. There's no shortage of old Corvairs that have just been walked away from. There's a classic example of that here. So basically I'm going to go through some steps to bring this guy back. I've been doing Corvairs for about 45 years, so you kind of get to know what the heck you're doing with them. I'm not a real big early model fan, but my wife kind of wanted a convertible. This was cheap. She says she wants to do it with me. Guys, if you can get your wife to do a car with you, be very patient with her. So anyway, yesterday we went and bought a battery. She paid for the battery. We're in. She went and got the car with me, helped me load it, helped me to unload it. So we'll see how that goes. But we'll just see what it's going to take to get this guy to go up and down the road. I'm going to show you guys some tricks that I've learned over my 45 years of playing around with these cars. I was basically a teenager when I started messing with these things, and now I'm a gray-haired old man. So join me on this journey, and okay, here we go. Let's take a look and see what we got back here. Looks bone stock, no modifications. I don't see anything that's been changed. It just looks like an all original 63 Monza 102 Power Glide. So you can see that this is San Diego. This car came out of San Diego, so they have a tendency to get some of that ocean moisture, and this car is no exception. So everything that is plated or bare steel is going to kind of have a rust look to it. Battery, obviously that's going to have to get changed. That's $150, $200. Don't know anything about what's in here. It's just basically The guy walked away from it. But it looks like it's been unmessed with. So that's actually a good sign. You don't want to see cars that have, you know, all these modifications and stuff on them. This looks like a... So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to start taking stuff apart. What I want to do is I want to pressurize the oil system. I'm going to pull the distributor. I want to make sure that I've got oil pressure before I start. This thing has not turned in 14 years. And I don't want to turn it. I don't want to see if it'll rotate. What I want to do is I want to fog the cylinders, make sure that I've got oil in the cylinders, at least on the cylinders that are going up and down, and I'll show you a trick on that. Pulling these carburetors off of here, I can only imagine what those things look like. They're probably pretty nasty. So a lot of this has got to come off. There's no sense in dragging this belt around. It's going to have a pretty much a form to it. But I'm encouraged by what I see here. I don't see any reason why this car was just not walked away from. There's no oil underneath it. Let's see what we got. There is actually full, clean oil in it. Very good sign. Very good sign. Yeah, the oil looks pretty good. I don't see a lot of blow-by around the oil dipstick tube. I don't see blow-by here. None of that's got blow-by.